if you can bring your foot inside, you have your jab, right? My head changing line. This is one line, this is two lines, this is three lines. Right? Changing on my center line. If you go outside, you're off balance, right? Good. Now, a really good combination against Southpaw is 2-1-2. Pivot in. Switch back. Push to the right. 1-2, right? Double jab. He's still going to be aggressive, so I'm just going to pivot out, uppercut him. I'm going to pivot. I'm just going to switch backwards and pose, right? Outside pivot. Okay. Switch left. Boom, 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 boom. Right, immediately step that way. So
now move. Sit so be.
Alright, so good thing is we're already warmed up, right? Yeah, we're already warmed up. We worked on, 8 of your 12 jabs. And I want to go over how the jab and the footwork really line up. So let's do our basic footwork first. Okay, so fighting stance. Okay, move your right foot over just a little bit. No, just keep this one here. Now it's too much, it's too much. Now squeeze them in. You're very wide, right? You don't want to be too wide. Okay, so we're here. That's much better. Heel up a little bit more. Bend your knees. All right, I want you to get tall. Right? You get low and the foot's prime. It's a prime foot. Now, step forward, step back. Step left, step right, you can do all that. Good. Now, walk to your left. Just like that. You see how you're dialed in on me? You're still pointing at me? Make sure your feet stay in the right place. Right? So this right here is an underrated skill. This is something that not a lot of people do. They don't walk. Walking is going to be a huge game changer for you. Because you either stay here and we do punching, or we do really fast moves, big steps, and all this, like outside pivot. We're going to do that, yes. But first, I just want to slowly change where we are. Always going where I want to go. I don't want to go. Always. Do a little bit of that, do a little bit forward. Mostly forward though. Right? So, walking. Don't discount that. And then, also switching, of course. So, let's go over a couple of switches. This is a little bit more advanced, but it's actually very simple. Very simple. So, I want you to actually face the camera here. Here. So, you have that space between your legs. I want you to keep that space between your legs and do the switch forward. So go right stance right here. We're going to go left stance forward. Ready? Right. Still have a space between your legs, right? Good. Now, the back foot is prime now. Right? So, if I show you guys from the back right here, my back foot is prime. When I switch, look, this back foot is now prime. Ready? Now switch backwards. Boom. You had a big stance. Bring it in. Yeah, small. Keep your stance pretty small. We don't want it too big, right? Right here. Switch forward. Good. There you go. Switch backwards. Switch forward. Right, back to prime. Yeah, switch backwards. Alright, so that should be the easiest switch that we do. It's only one step, literally. Right? Now, just like we step right and left, I want to switch right and left. So let's go here. Ready? Right foot. You see how my foot comes up to become my front foot? Right, this is my front foot right here. Boom. Right? And then boom. And not like all the way back here. I don't want to cross my feet, but just to the back. More so to the back than anything. But remember, don't widen your stance. Every time you move, you want to look down and think, am I happy with this? Like this is good. And then go from there. So ready? Switch to the right. Bump, bump. Good. Now, hips. Watch me very carefully because this is what you did, right? Very carefully. Watch me. Boom, boom. And you see how there's like a little turn? Now watch me. Here. A very subtle, very small turn, right? It's not really much of a turn. I'm just putting this, I'm putting this shoulder to the front by going like that. The shoulder and the foot are together. Watch this. Boom, boom. Right? Boom, boom. There's zero wasted time when you do it like that. Let's see. Boom, boom. Together. Ready? Boom. That's it. There you go. And then this one, instead of coming way back with the shoulder, right? Just here. Switch. Okay, switch. Good. Stance is very big. Smaller stance. Smaller. There you go. Switch right, switch left. I want you to focus, instead of focusing on the switch, because then you end up staying in the same place, right? I want you to focus on going where you want to go. I want to go this way. Like go more right. Go right. Boom. Okay, that was a little bit better. This came back too far, right? Ready? Go left. Go. Boom. Boom. Good, but go less with this thing. Less. So the first step you're doing is perfect. It's the second step that's too big, right? Right. So if I'm here and I go like this, the first step you're doing great right here. Second step is bomb, that big one. So let's just go nice and small. Right? It's not capoeira, right? You go like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's similar, right? You are stepping to the side and going here, but it's not quite. It's really small. But boom. Just like when you go forward, right? I'm switching. Boom. I go this way. Boom. Boom. It doesn't matter where somebody goes. If they're running away from me, if they go this way, then I'm already in my stance. But if they go this way, look, I just take one step and I'm closer to you. Right? That's a switch. You don't have to, right? I can always dial in on you and fight off the back foot if I want to fight off the back foot. But also, I have an option here. If I throw a 1-2 and you go to the right, boom, 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 I can throw another 1-2 as a southpaw. See? Yeah. So I'm going to throw 1-2. You're going to go to your left. Boom, 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 boom. Right? Immediately step that way. So I went 1-2. And then from here, I got my hand, this is going to be my front hand, I'm going to jab to my right. Boom. And this is my back foot now. Boom, and I turn it over. Simple footwork. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's all I did. Right? But it's so unexpected.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. It's like, oh, I thought he was going to turn to this pivot out, and, you know, and then he just kept coming at me. Right? So that's going to be really useful for you. But first, we have to practice the switches entirely. First, forward and back, left and right. Now that we kind of understand them, I want to drill them, right? So you have all 4 directions. So I just do shadow, stay in place, right? I'm going to let you give you freedom. You can throw whatever you want, boom, 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 but don't move. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Now I will tell you, switch right. Now you got to fight in the southpaw. Slowly. It's okay, especially if you're awkward. I'm getting used to it fairly well, and I've been doing this for years, so I'm finally getting used to it. But a lot of people, they start leaning on their front foot, start messing up their fighting stance. Remember, look down. Is this good? Okay. Okay, I can box. Start going like this, I look down, look, my back leg is straight, I'm in trouble. You got me? Okay, so, fighting stance? All right, now box. Switch right. Switch left. It's a little bit better. Switch right. So I see what a little bit of the problem is now. So now a little of the problem is, you see my foot is facing out this way? So watch, when I switch, I have to turn it because it's going to be my front foot. I have to go that way. You see how I'm going like this? Right? Now, look at my feet now. You see how my feet are both the same. And this is a normal fighting stance, even normal boxing. Generally, the back foot being the same as the front foot helps you a lot. Because now, look, my hand is here, and boom, I can turn into it all at once correctly, right?
Like this.
Yes. Yes, and so when they do that, that's for a sideways stance. It's for a very bladed stance, okay? If I go here, right, with this foot back here, look how far away my right hand is. So that means I'm trying to fight you with one hand. I'm trying to make you fight the one-armed man. If you fight the one-armed man, that means you have to deal with this first. And then you come in. Now once you get past that, you put yourself in range with my right hand. Boom, I turn it out. And I can get out. But the reason I don't like this is because I have 2 hands, right? And when I move my head, this makes me go down. So if you watch Guillermo Rigondeaux, right, El Chacal, the one that fought Lomachenko, right, he kept doing that. He was very sideways and very wide too, very wide. He was trying to make him fight the one-armed man, trying to counter him on the way in. And when he went like this, boom, he would go here, so you kind of like reach him, and you hit the back of your head, so it's kind of illegal. It's kind of like his tactic. to get time and make you come in when he can counter you, right? Well, it didn't work. The Lomachenko was bigger and taller than him. So he's like, oh, well then you go down there, you change direction, stay down there, and they'll turn and do the Lomachenko, right? So, and he was able to win that fight. He made him quit. He put on the school. So that's why I generally don't like this turned out, especially if they're both in different directions. Now they're both in different directions. Now my body's confused. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm gonna turn this one forward and this one a little to the side. So now they both have a 45 angle on you. So now when I switch, it's like it's such a small change. It's not really much of a change. I'm still pointing my toes at you. That way, when I go to the side, my back foot is already ready to become the front foot. You know what I mean? Face the camera, face the camera. Right? So your toes are generally facing the camera right now. Both of them, good. So now you just cut this one up here. Right, that's a forward switch. That was much smoother. Go back. Boom, there you go. Now switch to the right. Much better. Switch to the left. Box. There you go. Remember that right foot is working. Right foot is working. Right hand. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Both feet are working. When you throw your hook, of course, you turn just a little bit. Right? Boom, 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 boom. You see my foot turns almost every time. Boom, 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 boom. Right? I try to turn for all the hooks and everything, but keep in mind, you're just pushing on the ground. You don't have to turn over every punch. Depends on what you're doing with it, you know? But here. Switch right. Yeah, don't stop. Yeah, don't stop. Switch left. Switch forward. Ah. Switch backwards. Switch left. Ah, that was right. Switch left. There you go. Switch left again. Go left. Switch. With the switch. With the switch. Yes. Switch right. Good, don't jump it. Just step. Switch left. Step. There you go. Get your feet lined up correctly. Line that back foot up. Switch right. Ah, a little bit better, but you're pulling out here. You're pulling out. Good. Alright? Stay here. Stay where you are. Just switch your foot position. Can we what do you mean?
Switch. I should use further or shoulder further.
So it depends on if you need to do defense. So if you're moving, the first level of this is you're just switching here. Look, I'll switch right, switch left. Right? I'm here. But what if they're throwing a punch? I need to slip. Right? I need to go boom, boom, and then boom, boom. You slip the other way. Boom, boom. Right? That's the opposite. Boom, boom. You should have the agility to do anything. I can roll the whole time. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's a rolling switch, right?
If the defense you use more shoulder.
Now, it depends on what you need to do. So you use your shoulder if you can use your shoulder. But remember, when we slip, right, look, it's just my head changing line. This is one line, this is two lines, this is three lines. Right? Changing on my center line. If you go outside, you're off balance, right? So we can't do that. You cannot sacrifice. Just stay center line, and then boom, 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 right? I can roll, boom. Now, if I'm here, boom, and then I see like another punch, I can turn, boom, and block with it, right? It's a shoulder roll. It's just a technique, right? You can use it in any stance. In your ears, boom, 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 boom. Head catches, hand catches, slips, rolls, pull with your back foot. Don't forget that. Arm parries, bum, 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 bum. Body catch, boom, boom. All this defense is here for you. But you should be able to do all of that while switching. That's the hard part. So we have to separate everything. So today is not the defense video, but we will go over some more in a second. But for now, just switch and punch. Switch right. Switch left. The ends up. There you go. Switch backwards. Switch forward. Switch forward. Switch backwards. Move right. No switching. Yeah, now if I say just right and left and forward and back, there's no switch. Right? Ready? Forward. Still bouncing. Back. Forward. Back. Left. Right. Switch left. Left. With the switch, right? Switch left. It's very challenging, yes? Now let's go super slow. If you ever making a mistake, then just go slower, don't rush, right? You ready? Forward. Switch right. There we go. Switch left. Switch backwards. Keep that back foot up. Switch forward. This is your new back foot. Switch backwards. Switch forward. Switch left. And don't pull out. Stay forward. Switch right. Stay forward. Yeah, switch forward. Switch right. There we go. Switch left. Switch right. Stay forward. No, stay forward. Stay forward. See how you went back? Yeah? You pull away. There you go. Stay forward. Ready? Stay exactly where you are. Ready? Switch right. Switch right. Good. Stay there. Switch left. Try again. Come back. You're going to stay on this line. And go that way. Switch left. No, not forward. Switch left. Ready to switch. Ready to go that way. Switch left. That was better. Switch right. Stay on the same line. Yeah. No. Switch right. So this is your back foot right there, but right here. Right here. There you go. Now this one front foot, right about here. Boom. The placement is very important on this one. Very important. But now what I want to do, you got the general idea. What I want to do is I want to add a little bit. Right? Now pivot. When you pivot, not step and pivot. I'm not saying outside pivot. That's 2 words, right? 2 steps. 1, 2, right? I just want you to pivot out. So pivot out. If I say pivot out, I just want you to go like this. Boom. Let's say pivot in. Go like this, right? Pivot in. Boom. Inside towards your belly button, outside towards your butt. Remember that. Because when you switch stances, and I say pivot out, that's when I should see pivot in. Boom. Right? Right stance. Back. Right? Switch forward. Switch forward. Pivot out. The whole time we do that out. But for now, just follow the directions. Ready? Body stance. Switch forward. Good. Back foot up. Switch backwards. You don't have to punch. Switch forward. Forward. No switch. Got you. No switch. Ready? Forward. Back. Left. Right. Don't cross your feet. Left. There you go. Right. Back foot is up. You gotta fix your stance. You're very wide, very big. You can a little bit smaller. Ready? Bring it in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so ready? Right. Left. Switch forward. Switch back. Switch back. Pivot out. Oh, pivot in. Pivot in. Pivot out. Pivot in. Oh, sorry, I messed up on that one. I gotta do push-ups now. I messed up. Oh, you ain't gotta do push-ups. You did it right.
Yeah.
You said we're doing it together. That's I do that too.
Yeah.
I made the students do 30 push-ups because they were all backing up. I did it with them. Right? So, all right, let's go. Ready? Right stance. Switch forward. Pivot out. Switch forward. Switch forward. No. Switch forward. Switch forward. Switch forward. Good. Pivot out. That's right. Pivot in. Switch backwards. Jab. Double jab. Don't turn. I see that front foot. I'm going to turn into it. Just jab. 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 Double jab. Good. Outside pivot. Yeah, you step on that one. Outside pivot. Yeah, you gotta get out. Ready? Outside, pivot. Okay, now just pivot out. Pivot out. Pivot in. Pivot in. Switch forward. Switch backwards. Switch backwards. Pivot out. Pivot in. Switch forwards. Switch to the right. Yeah. Okay, switch to the left. I know this is challenging. Switch to the right. Pivot out. Double jab. Jab forward. Step backwards. Forward. Forward. Backward. Forward. Switch backwards. Switch forward. Go slow. Forward. No switch. Forward. Forward. Backwards. 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 Forward. Right. Left. Pivot out. Double jab. Pivot out. Jab the body. Pivot out. Jab the body. Pivot out. That's right. Change levels. Jab the body. Pivot out. Jab the body. Pivot out. Good. You know how to post? Your hand like this. Post. Good. Pivot out. Outside pivot. Step out. And that's right. Step offline. Step out. Outside pivot. There you go. Outside pivot. There's a difference. Huge difference with that. Now just pivot out. Good. Pivot in. Switch forward. Switch to the right. Go right and switch. Good job, good job, good job. Take a break, take a break. So, this is just getting you familiar with switching. And you want to do a whole round like that. So I'll show you what it looks like when I just kind of freestyle with it, right? You don't want to just like constantly switch, right? But you want to have like a flow and movement. So you're going to be here using not just your punches, right? You can use your jab, combination here, boom, outside, I got out here. I came forward, remember? If they go that way, then switch back because he's being aggressive, do it again, and then he's being super aggressive. I'm gonna outside pivot, get offline, over jab. He's still gonna be aggressive, so I'm just gonna pivot out, uppercut him. I'm gonna pivot. I'm just gonna switch backwards and post, right? Outside pivot, okay? I'm just making this up as I go, you know, but I'm thinking I'm fighting someone, and where can I be the most effective? Right, if they go there. Can I do that? Cool. Do that. It's visualization. So imagine you're fighting someone. Oh, he's running away. Go to the left. Walk. And movement. Outside pivot. Right? These are combining several drills, of course, but I want you to try. All right? Freestyle a little bit and show me what you got. Good. Figure it out. Good. Keep your hands up. Better catch. Use those hand catches. A lot of hand catches. When you switch, you don't want to stay in the same place. You just switch forward, backwards, left, or right. Yes. Slowly, slowly. Remember your back foot. Back foot up. Yeah. Good. Use your jab a little bit. Use it now. Use that jab. There you go. Stick up. Bam. There you go. And switch back. There you go. Good. Slip, slip, slip. Yep. There it is. Much better. Good. Good, 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 good. Take a break, take a break. So yes, now common mistakes that I see a lot of people do on this one is they'll do this little, I don't know what it's called, all right? I'm not gonna cuss on camera here, but they do this when they step. Easy. There's a difference between this and
I already use my shoulder to help me to.
now, I understand. All you do, they're slipping, right? They're doing a slip at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand. But look at my foot. Look at my foot. Like I'll ask somebody, okay, step to the right and step to your right, right? And they'll go like this every time. And I'm like, I was teaching them to cut right. So now, funny sense? This is a basic footwork one. If I tell you step right, and I want you to hit me, you see that you're ready to do it. If you step right foot tip more to the right. Boom. See? You're ready. But they were going like this, look. And then punching after. It's taking forever, yeah. Very slow and obvious, yeah. Very obvious, very obvious. You're taking way too long. So this, just keep in mind, if you're, it's 2 steps, right? If you have to add a turn into it, there has to be a purpose. And if you're slipping, remember, you don't have to turn to slip. You can go like this. Keep everything ready to attack. Right? Keeping my center. It's very important, staying centered. So as you go like this, you just cock one side, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. You can cock one side if you want to, but just keep in mind, I'm not an idiot. Like, I see you. All right? If you go like this, you're not throwing his hands. Right? You're not going to go like this. Right? Unless you're that bad. If you're that bad, well, I can ignore that. Just beat you up. But if you go like this, boom, I know this is coming. So once you step to my side like that, I'm like, oh, I'm going to come up right here, and then I'm going to come back and counter it, or maybe I'll just take a step back. You're just telling me what you're doing. Right? Same thing this way. This is the main one that everyone does. Slip out, right? They slip out. You throw a right hand at me. They throw the body shot, right? You know I'm going to hit you, so what you going to do? What you going to do? You going to stay there? You going to block, right? You going to bring it in, you're going to get ready. Right? It can be, but you can. You can. Good. Boom, boom. See? I do it all the time. Oh, there he is. Boom, right? But if I go like this, see my shoulders in the front now? Try again, right hand. Right? That's a lot faster because I didn't cock it back and go like this and sacrifice my option. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is also, surprisingly, part of footwork. I know it's defense and it's head movement, but this is part of your footwork because now I'm stepping and doing these things at the same time. So we have to combine them. Certain things you're going to combine when you're doing this, you know, the right and left. Now we're slipping right, slipping left, rolling right, rolling left, right? If you can do this over, okay, but just keep in mind what you're doing, right? Why are you doing it? Is there a reason? Now, why would I do it, right? Why would I go like this? Right? So if you threw a 1, boom, and I want to disengage, I'm going to keep going that way. That's why I turn, right? So if I went this way, oh, and I decide, you know, I'm gone. I'm out of here. That's fine. But if I want to hit you, turning away from you is counterproductive. I'm getting further away from you, just making it harder for myself. Whereas if I go like this, I'm really close. Very much easier to hit you. Anyway, so for now, that'll wrap up our footwork section, right? The drill that I want you to do, this is exactly what the drill is, okay? Fighting stance, just shadow in place. Don't move your feet. The only time you move your feet is for the call. Yeah. Forward, backwards, left, right. Forward, back, left, right. And now you have pivot out, pivot in, right? On the one foot. And then you add your switch. Switch forward. Pivot out. Pivot in. Switch back. Switch to the right. 1, 2, right? You see I stayed on the line? Instead of watching. You don't want to go back. Right, see, I can watch my head coming back, right? I want to stay in his face, right? Just to the side, yes?
Maybe switch the right.
Yes.
My right foot is
No, it should be about the same to the right.
same to right.
Boom, yeah, so line this foot up, go back. Okay, so if you go directly to your right, both feet line up here, but they're going to switch positions. So this one will be up here. And this one should be there, but of course you're not going to cross, right? There you go. Like that.
It's like parallel.
Yeah. Yeah, parallel or perpendicular, right? But either way, the point is, you just want to track. I'm on this track, boom, boom, instead of going here, right? That's what forward and back is for. But looking forward and back. A lane, forward, right? Like train tracks. Boom, 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 boom. You see this a lot in Kyokushin. But in their forms and everything, when they do their low stance right here, right? And they punch from the back end, and then they'll step forward in balance and punch as they come forward in a very low stance. Same thing. So, good question. But yeah, that's the drill. That's the drill. Maintain that. Just do that for 1 round, 2 rounds. And keep switching stances. And now, talking about when you switch stances. Ooh, we got the Southpaw. The Southpaw position. So, let me see if I answer. All right, so this is orthodox versus orthodox, right? Now, my jab is free, your jab is free. Good. Right? Okay. But when I'm Southpaw, our jabs are fighting each other. And our left hands our power hand, the rear hand is far away. So now it becomes a footwork game and a hand war. Right? So a lot of people have this misconception that it's like, hey, just get to the outside, and punch, right? And they always say that. Let me tell you something, all right? You can and you will get knocked out doing that against people that actually know the real game, right? So, for example, I'm Southpaw, right? I'm not even a natural Southpaw, and I'll still catch you like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, get to the outside position. So use your jab, and then get to the outside position and try to land your rear hand. So boom, 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 boom. Okay, now keep doing that. Okay, do it again. Wow. Right, I already hit you first. Go again. Oh, you caught on. Yeah. You see what is the game? Do you see the game now? Yeah. The second time you didn't let me do it, right? Well, I already told you, right? Hand on top is king. Hand on top is king. You saw how much harder it was for me to use my jab because my hand was still on top. If our hands are fighting, well then put yours on top. Now you're winning. Now, if you're under, it's just another position. You can still do things here, right? Now, here's the thing. If your foot is outside, your favorite position, right? Everybody's favorite position. If your foot is outside, now I have a jab because my hand is on top. Boom, that's how I caught you. So if you put your foot inside, even though my hand is on top, if you keep it strong here, now you have your jab. Because look, your foot is lined up. The only reason that my left hand would hit is because my foot is further past you and my foot is lined up. My foot is lined up. Here, let's just stand. When my foot is outside right here, boom. That's the advantage you have in the outside position. Now, what's the advantage if I am here, right? The advantage is my right hand now. Look how far away his left hand is. I mean, his right hand. His right hand is all the way back here. Now, if I'm in here, he's going to beat me, right? If I'm at this distance, of course, he's going to kick my ass. He's got his straight, he's got his hook, he's got his uppercut. This is zone 2. I don't want to fight him here, right? I'm going to step to zone 3 at this range, fighting him, right? I'm going to step to zone 3 jab range, and now if he tries to throw a 2 at me, all right, we're good. Bam, bam. Now he's all balanced. Completely different game. Look how square you are. So you doing it to me, I was Southpaw, right? So now you're used to fighting other people that are Southpaw sometimes. It's really awkward. When they throw this one, right, I want you to step to your right. At this distance. All right, don't get close. There you go. Boom. When I throw, ready? So use the jab, right? We're playing the hand game. And because we're playing the hand game, you being strong, such. You feel when I pull back to throw the other one, that's when you step. You got me? Yeah. Right? Yeah. You saw me pull it. Right? Pay attention. Right? Now, a little bit faster on the step. So I want you to do the same thing that I'm doing, right? Try to land the jab, and then use the jab to land the right hand. Okay, do it again. Oh, bam! Right? It's gotta be quick. See how I took that one step? Now, this isn't my thing, okay? I saw Canelo doing this. Alright, y'all want to do a film study on it and see if I'm right or wrong? Ask Canelo. Don't ask me. I got the film study on tape, I'll show you. But the point is, this small angle here, boom. You have the treasure trove of different things that you can do to someone when they're in front of you, and you're sideways, and they're square. You got me? Okay, so, ready? You're fighting the southpaw. I got the top hand position. All right, I'm gonna go here. You notice something? I'm not throwing. So this is the other part of the game. When you start to play this lead hand game, the person that throws first usually loses when you're playing the game correctly. Right? The southpaw is a natural counter position. Look. I already took away the jab just by holding my hands up. I already took away the jab. So when you throw the right hand, I have a counter for you. I can, boom, and you can counter like right as someone's getting ready. Like if you're like, I'm thinking about, maybe I'll get started with this. Me attacking you at that time is still a counter. It's a counter position. You got me? So I'm here, right? I'm stopping the jab. That's already a counter position. If I'm aggressive, then that's like what's the name? But Barry Robinson said it's an oxymoron. An aggressive southpaw is an oxymoron because it don't make sense. They're two opposites. You're a southpaw. You're meant to counter. So then why be aggressive, right? Manny Pacquiao with Juan Manuel Marquez got knocked out cold being too aggressive as a southpaw. He's the best southpaw of our generation, you know? So instead of just rushing in, now Pacquiao, right after that, he started to become wise. He talked about it in his interview too, right? He's like, I don't want to always just attack. Like, you got to be patient and then, you know, attack when it's time. So, time. Ready? Here. I want you to try to work on not just landing your right hand, but setting something up so you can land either one or two. That means, remember, this foot inside means you have more of a one chance if you're under, right? Or you can just control the hand. And then with that foot outside, and then this foot's forward, yeah, there you go. Now the right hand is ready. Got it? So try. Ready? Alright, I was too strong here, right? Okay, so you stepped up. Good. Now you saw that's why I had my rear hand. So when you're fighting a southpaw, or when you're fighting anybody, right? When someone uses this hand, I generally use the corresponding side. So on the right side of my body, I use the right hand. Left side of my body, left hand. Right? So I still catch with this hand, I'm not going to switch hands. Right? And I try to bring it this way because I want to be at that perfect attack angle. So notice that, be careful. Look. Beautiful, beautiful. Ah, too weak. I was very strong here. I have you. I felt it when you were coming. So, again. Too far away. Way too far. Don't freeze. Remember, you're boxing. You keep going. It's okay to make mistakes. I mean, it's not okay. It's not acceptable, right? We don't accept the mistakes. But you are going to make mistakes, so you have to keep going. Keep going. You have it. Yeah, look, you can be first. You had everything. You had my arm occupied, and you have your foot like you have a jab right there if you want, or you can decide to occupy and go this way and hit. This is the time. Do something now.
Because I know you will.
I will try to counter.
Yeah, so I want to try the second counter.
Think more. If you think that I'm going to counter, okay, think. That's not feint, no freeze. Don't freeze. Wait. Oh, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you about the secret move, right? The hook, right? I told you about it a little bit yesterday. But so now you're getting control of this hand a lot. You notice I already started doing it earlier with coming around. Every someone comes down, if they get too hard of a control here and they start to lower, all right, then I'll say you can have it. I'm gonna go around. Now I'm on top. Right? I'm gonna do a film study on this actually pretty soon. Deontay Wilder, when he fought Zhang Zhubei, I think, Big Bang Zhang. Yo, I mean that's a classic Southpaw fight. All you have to do is keep control of that line. And he actually did a pretty good job in the first round. If you watch that fight. And then I started watching the second round. And then he gets caught with a big shot, right? He's hurt in the corner, he gets caught. And the reason why is because Zhang came, and he had his hand, he was going like this the whole first round. And Zhang got on top, and he went wide. He bam! Caught him with that left hand. See, look how close I am. Just off of that, boom! He shoved that in right down his throat. And he was hurt in the corner. He starts fighting. He starts fighting here, getting mixed up, right? So that's just a film study example of what we're talking about, what we're doing, right? The film study example of how to control this line, right? But then how to counter it is Tank Davis. Watch Tank Davis. He puts his hands really high, like that. He says, okay, you want that one, that's fine, right? As soon as you come around, he comes around. Bomb. Sorry, as soon as you come down, he comes around. Boom. Right? So I'm going here, and then he'll even do one better. He'll step on the inside. Boom. Hey, you don't have to do it 10 times even. We watch him versus Mario Barrios, right? My good friend actually, right? So Barrios is using the jab. Boom. He kept doing it. 1, 2. Boom. Right? I remember he took that left hand, he got the hand on top. And Tank went on the inside like this. Boom. Boom. And caught him with an overhand. Right hook. That was the first knockdown. Here. Just like that. Right on top. If you commit too hard, then you can't come back fast enough. You know what I mean? Okay. So understand that. Control, yes. But when you come down, understand there's an opening. And when people go to you, you have the opening. Right? So I'm just trying to give you the tools so we can figure this game out. It's a weird game. Weird game, right? Any sense? So, right, we have our jab when you're on top. Or if you can bring your foot inside, you have your jab, right? If you have your foot outside, you have a on top jab right here, or you have a straight left when you step forward. You got me? And then we have the counter, a hook. A hook when someone's too far on top. Yep. I noticed that a lot. I noticed that really early in my pro career, and that was actually my first knockout was at a Southpaw. I noticed when you go like this, a lot of people they like to hook. The Southpaws are hooking me because they always fight work on. So that's one of their moves. I do this, and they always say, no, bring it in, bring it in. Yeah, not too much, just a little bit. Right, and when I overextend you, oh, that was too big. Small, fast. Boom, right on the top. So watch, control, you. We're gonna switch now. So now you're controlling, you got high, then you come here. Boom, you see that? You see how small it is? I'm not even doing it correctly. Right, over here. Right, I'm staying low. Even then, like I can step with just the left foot if I want, whatever it is. So I want that good position on the inside with you square. You got me? So, but that's how you can get that position. So we'll play with it a little bit, right? Move your hands here. Focus on position. Keep going. Thank you. It took a long time now. Relax. You gotta be sensitive. Okay. I got the timing. So now you're giving too many basic jabs. Change your jab. Oh! Bam! I'm going to start jabbing now because you let me have too much control here, right? that was a better one. The first one was very basic, but the second one, when you came at that angle and came forward, that was much better. All right. So then you continue to play with this, and then you start, you know, when you're doing your sparring, right? You start with hard sparring. It's not gonna work. You start with light sparring, nice and easy, just like what we're doing, but with actual sparring, right? And then just find which one works. Is it the jab on top? Is it the jab in between? Is it the two? Or do I need to counter his hand with a hook? Yeah. They're generally those things. When you watch fights, look for this. Look for who's controlling the lead hand. And then if someone, like if the guy with the lead hand control is losing, why? Yeah, you know, when you watch it, I want you to ask yourself, you know, why? It's like, why did he had all the advantage in the world? Why did he lose? Because watching Jesse Wilder, he had it for most of the time. And I was like, damn, he almost got knocked out just now. He's doing all like this, and he still got knocked out. Why? Because just for a split second. Just for a split second, Sam got his head on top. All right, he was going under it, and said, whoop, bam, caught him. So that's the things that generally we'll be looking for. And we'll drill now. You submit and everything, so practice. But you get the idea, yeah? Yeah. How we do this on mix, right? Is I'll stand in the southpaw. This is still your one. This is still your two. You see the placement is a little different, right? What's different? What's different? Two. Good. Now a really good combination against southpaws is 2-1-2. Right? 2. Yes. And the 1-2 is moving forward after. That's right. The 2, switch southpaw. This is a jab, is it not? So think, what if you throw a 1-2, but then you step forward with power jab? Right? Well, that's what you're doing as an orthodox. Switch back. Ready? That's what you're doing. You're just touching them and then bam! That's what you're doing. Okay, ready? Good. Relax. Now, jab. 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 Bam. Now that is the position. Control this. Control it. Don't let your elbows start flying up. Yeah, keep the elbow down. That's good. Strong. You're strong. You're on top. Jab. Bam. You can jab straight at him. Jab. Bam. There you go. Double jab. Bam. Bam. Now, jab. Bam. Right? Jab. Bam. It's much harder, right? So now go to your right a little bit. Right there. Now jab. Oh, now jab. Bam. Snap it. Boom. Snap. Boom. Snap. Boom. I didn't, even though you missed that one, I still couldn't get you off get your power on, right? Jab. Bam. See? Bam. Much stronger. Double jab. Bam. 1-1-2. Bam. Good. Now, when you do the 2 here, don't cross. Ready? 1-1-2. Bam. Good. Get that right foot lined up correctly. 1-1-2. Bam. Good. 2-1-2. 2, step right. Yes. 2, 3, 2. Or we're going to do 2 body head. 2, and basic combination. Body head. Body head. Good. But that's only when you step to the right. Step right. Bam. You see this? Because I'm southpaw. You have the targets here. Ready? 2, cut right. First 2. Then cut right. 2, body head. Good. Ready? 2, cut right, body head. Good job. 1-1-2. 1-1-2. Good. 1-1-2. Good. 3. Short. Now right over my hand. 3. Pop. 3. Pop. Good. 3-2. Pop. Good. 3-2. Pop. Good. 3-3-2. 1-1-2. Now 1. 1-1. Good. 1-2. 1-2. Relax. There we go. Play with it. 1. 1. 1. 3. 3. You missed. It's gotta be short. 3. Good. Quick. 3. Pop. That's too big. Good. 3. Pop. There you go. A little bit smaller. Very wide. 3-2. Pop. 3-2. 3-3-2. Pop, pop, pop. Good. 1-1-2. 1-1-2. Body head. Split. Body head. body head, for all three. Bump, 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 not bound, bound, right? We go. Bump, bump. Ready, body head, leg, body head, slip. 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 Boom, boom. Ready? Body head, slip. Hit you, hit you. Ready? Body head, slip. Drop. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Body head. You see the body is different, right? Yeah. The body is usually here. Body head. Good. You get turned more into a hook. And now I'm southpaw. So there's another weakness. Is southpaw's liver is in the front. So it's more of an uppercut now. Body. Head. Boom. Good. Relax. Body head. Boom. Boom. Good. Remember your uppercut is. See that? Right? Don't want so much arm. Boom. Good. Boom. Boom. And that lets you loosen up to go fast. Body head. Good. Body head. Boom. 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 Body head. Slip. Sorry, that was me. Slip. 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 1, 1, 2. Good job. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. Double it up. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Good job. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Body head. Put them together. 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2. Body head. Slip. Slip. 1, 1, 2. Don't stop. Don't stop. Slip. Okay. Good. Yeah. Slip. 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 1, 1, 2. 3, 2. Body head. Slip. Slip. Cut right. Body head. Yeah. Cut right. Do that again. Ready? Cut right. Good. What's the power on it? Ready? 2 body head. I'm sorry. 2 step right. Right? Cut right. 2 cut right. And then body head. Do it again. 2 cut right. Good. 1 more time. Good. 2, 1, 2. Good. Outside. Right? 2, 1, 2. Start walking. Just walk. Just walk. Right? Start walking. Jab. Remember, you're out there. You got the hand on top. That's it. Right? You're on the inside. Get the hand tight. You got the inside line. Boom. He's weak. He's weak. He's weak. Boom. With your right hand. With your right hand up. With your right hand up. Fire. Right there. Now jab. You don't have to step in. Just you're right there. Jab. That's it. Jab. Boom. Now you have that annoying bullshit with the hand on top. You get rid of it. Boom. Right? He comes down. Okay, hooks. Thank you. Now you found it. 3, 2. 3, 2. 3, 2. 3, 2 body. Yep. 3, 2 body. Boom. Boom. Again. Boom. Again. Boom. Dig. That's the yeah. See, I felt that in the liver. That was good. Boom. Again. Boom. Again. Boom. 3, 2 body. Boom. Again. Fast. Alright, so these are some of the weapons that are going to be really useful against southpaw, right? You have your 2, 1, 2 here. Bump, bump, forward on the 1, 2. Ready, 2. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. You have 3, 2 body, we just did. 3, 2. 3, 2. 3, 2. Occupy the guard. Yeah, you can occupy the guard. Bump, bump. And then go up home, the center. Right? You can cut right. And start marking them up. Go, boom, boom, boom. Go to work right there. Right? You have the hand on top, you jab, right? And the hand under when you're to the right. You jab and they're coming in. Right? They're coming in, you jab them. Pump. Right? Double. Pump, pump. Hand on your nose. Double. Pump. You gotta watch. Left hand is coming. Power is coming in. Pump. Pump. Double. Pump, pump. 1, 1, 2. Pump. Good. 1, 1, 2. Pump. When you're in the counter, ready? Cut right. Pump, pump. Bump, bump, bump. Alright? And of course, you just have your normal basic combination of just slips. Practice it, Joe. But just putting yourself in that good position, that's really going to help you. You understand? That's it. 1, 1, 2. Good. That's jab. Use your hand. That's jab. Good. That's jab. Roll. 1, 1, 2. 2, 3, 2. Slow. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. Roll. Roll again. Roll. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. roll. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, catch straight. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ready? Catch straight. Roll. 1, 1, 2. Outside heel. Roll. 3, 3, 2. Roll. 3, 3, 2. Roll. Out of head. Slip. 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 Roll. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. 1, 1. Yeah. 3, 3, 2. Yeah. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. Body head. Slip. 1, 1, 2. Up. Good. Coast. Coast. Good. Coast. 1, 2. Roll. 2, 3, 2. Let's touch. Ready? Touch. 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. 3, 3, 2. Good. So, 3, 3, 2. There you go. 3, 3, 2. Roll. Good. 3, 3, 2. Roll. Out of head. Slip. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. Roll. Out of head. Slip. 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 Slip out. Let's go slow. Let's go slow. Ready? 1, 1, 2. Slip out. Slip out. Just slip. Slip outside. Good. Let's go slow. Slip. Slip. Yes. Slip out. Slip. Slip out. Slip. Slip out. Roll. 1, 1, 2. 3, 3, 2. Out of your head. Slip. Slip out. Yes, slowly, slowly, slowly. Slip. Slip. Slip out. Roll. Out of your head. Slip. Slip out. Roll. Out of your head. Slip. 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 1, 1, 2. 3, 2. Roll. Out of your head. Out of your head again. Roll. Out of your head. Slip. Slip out. Roll. 1, 1, 2. 3, 2. Roll. Roll. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 1, 1, 2. 3, 2. Roll. Catch straight. Catch straight. Catch straight. Catch straight. Catch straight. 1, 1, 2. Good. Catch straight. Catch straight. Good. Punch, punch, punch. Catch straight. Don't wait. Boom, pop, pop, pop. Head straight. Boom, pop, pop, pop. Better. Head straight. Roll. 1, 1, 2. 3, 2, 2. Roll. Head straight. Head straight. Head straight. Outside. Back, back.